Are guarantor mortgages risky? Hi, this is Harvey Sandra at Bucks & Bucks Finance, talking about JPSP stroke guarantor mortgages and whether they're risky or not. In my opinion, they're not. However, just like everything else, I think it's important that you actually understand exactly what you're getting yourself into before you sign on the dotted line. So here we're going to explore a few of the conversations and the questions that should be going on between parents and children. Number one, as a parent, if you're providing a deposit, can you afford to provide that deposit? Have you thought about your own financial future? Have you thought about your retirement needs? As I always say to a lot of my clients, you know what? You're the most important person. Look after yourself first. Everything else follows after that. So think about that. Do your sums. And if you have got pension advisors, then you need to actually have an in-depth discussion with them as well. Now, if you've got other children, what's the expectations of other children receiving a gift as well? And if so, have you thought about what their needs and what their helps are going to be? Expectations and obligations. Now, this is important. Whilst is it going to be a formula for this? No, there isn't. Okay, is it only data crunching on this? No, there isn't. This is obviously a frank conversation that should be had between parents and children in terms of what the expectations are from a parent giving the money, and as a child receiving it. Do you think you're going to feel obligated? Is this going to change the family dynamics? So important that kind of conversation is had as well. Tax implications. As a parent, if you're actually gifting money over, have you thought about the inheritance tax implications of it and the 7-year rule? Again, we're not going to talk about this as a deep dive in here, but you need to know what your allowances are and what you're allowed to gift and what you can't gift. Independent legal advice. Now, all JPSP guarantor mortgage lenders will want that you get independent legal advice, ILA. This is where you have to appoint yourself a separate solicitor to your own solicitor, okay, to go through your responsibilities. Now, there's a multitude of questions that you actually need to asking. Okay, so ask the questions, understand what you're on the hook for. One of the most important things that you'll be hooked for is that if the child or the homeowner cannot afford to pay the mortgage, you as a guarantor are responsible. What's the exit? Now, it's all nice getting into this relationship, getting into this contract and helping your child get themselves a fantastic home and a start in life. But what's the exit going to be? How are you as a guarantor getting off the mortgage? So there's a few questions. Have the conversations. As always, if we need to chat to your brokers and your other advisors, please do.